Welcome back friends to the class number 87. In the previous video we have discussed in detail about FCTL. Now in this video we will discuss about unsecured business loan, that is basically a separate department in every bank or every NBFC. All type of financial institutions, whether they are banks or whether they are NBFCs, they do unsecured business loan. They earn a lot of money out of this product. How? So unsecured business loans, by name it is clear that this loan is unsecured. No security is taken in this loan by the banks or the NBFCs. This loan is a business loan, so which would mean that this loan is given for your business purpose only. Even if it is given in the individual name, the end use of the loan is always the business, right? So the purpose of the loan is any business requirement of, whether it can be general working capital requirement or short-term requirement, or it can be a capex requirement. Any business requirement you have, you can take unsecured business loan. The repayment is by way of monthly EMIs only. Now the tenure, the most important point. The tenure in these loans is very short. It can be for 13 months also. It can be for 2 years also. It can go up to maximum 5 years, but in very exceptional cases. When generally the banks don't have much comfort on the client, they do only 13 months or 2 years unsecured business loans to the client, or maximum 3 years, right? For up to 5 years unsecured business loan, it is given to very reputed clients or very financially worthy clients, right? Since there is no security involved, the product is altogether a very risky product. So the disbursement is done directly to the borrower's account. Whoever is the main applicant, in his account the direct disbursement is done. The rate of interest, since the loan is totally unsecured, the banks or NBFCs are taking too much of risk, so they charge heavy premium. The rate of interest is very high. It can go up to 15%, 20% as well. While in today's scenario, I have seen some banks started giving this product on 10% and 11%, which I am not able to understand why this aggressive call of unsecured funding is given at such a low rate of interest. But prevailing or average rate of interest on these products is 14 to 15%. As I have told you, this is an unsecured product. So there is no primary security, no secondary security. The loan is purely given based on your income and obligation calculation based on the borrower's profile only. So there is no security involved in this product. Since unsecured business loan is a totally separate department, it is not done by the working capital department. The assessment is based on the FOIR concept that I have already explained to you in my previous videos. There is no concept of moratorium in unsecured business loans. There is no concept of debt service reserve account in DSRA account in unsecured business loans. There is no concept of margin, promoter margin in unsecured business loans, right? So what are the key points you need to understand in unsecured business loan? You have to see the income and obligations of the borrower and check whether the company is sustainable for next 2-3 years or not. And this is a very important point. While I was in Kotak Mahindra Bank, I was handling working capital and unsecured business loan department also. I was location head or head of Punjab for both of these departments. So in my journey of unsecured business loan, the very important thing that I have understood is that we have to check the sustainability of the company for next 2-3 years. I've already told you that this unsecured business loan is given for very short period of time, right? So whenever a case comes to me for unsecured business loan, right, where we charge 15%, 16% rate of interest, we are not taking any security from the client. It felt very risky that how can we assess that client? How can we make sure that this client will be able to repay? So one method is the income and obligation calculation, right? But generally in these type of profiles, the borrowers who are taking unsecured business loans, their financials, their balance sheet ratios, their financials, their turnover trends vis-a-vis the debt levels are very neck to neck, right? You get very confused whether to lend this client or not, right? So unsecured business loan ticket size is around 10 lakh, 25 lakh, 50 lakh. I have forgot to written here. The unsecured business loans are generally given up to 1 crore, right? but 1 crore worth of unsecured business loan is given to very high reputed clients only, and general ticket size of these type of loan is 20 to 25 lakh only. You can give it of 5 lakh, 10 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh, 25 lakh. General amount is 20 to 25 lakh. If some client is taking 50 lakh worth of unsecured business loan, and for that unsecured business loan department, that is a very high ticket size case. 50 lakh loan, unsecured business loan is a very high ticket size case for unsecured business loan departments, right? So general average ticket size is 15 to 20, 25 lakh rupees only. So client has come up, requested you to give the unsecured business loan. The profile is neck to neck, the financials are neck to neck. You want the amount involved is very low, only 15, 20 lakh rupees worth of loan you want to give, or sometimes even 10, 12 lakh worth of loan, sometimes even 7 lakh, 8 lakh amount of loan you want to give. So you often get confused whether to give such small amount of loan to the client or not, whether it is risky that we should give that amount of loan to the client or not. Then the only thing that you need to remember, that by seeing the factory premises, by seeing the balance sheet, by seeing the net worth or promoter's knowledge, whether what is the likelihood that this company will get failed or will get insolvent in next 2-3 years. If you are confident that somehow this company can run for next 2 years or 3 years, it can manage itself for next 2 years, 3 years, then you can give the unsecured business loan for, so say, 13 months, 15 months, 18 months period, right? So it's just about the sustainability of the company that you need to check, that you need to give yourself in, that you need to get comfortable with before sanctioning this unsecured loan amount. So this was a very important point. So before giving unsecured business loan, you need to have a fair idea, not actual, fair idea about what would be the end use of that loan, right? So actual need, you need to understand from the client by visiting the premises, by discussing with the borrowers, what is the need of unsecured business loan. So generally, what I have seen by my experience, generally which borrowers take unsecured business loan. I'm not talking about the defaulters who want to run away with the money. I'm talking about the genuine borrowers. The genuine borrowers take unsecured business loan to meet up with their short-term requirements, because unsecured business loan sanction process is comparatively quicker than the mortgage-based loan. In mortgage-based loan, you have to create charge over the security, you have to incur extra expenses, right? So there may be lower property value. You may be having property value of 100 rupees and have already taken loan of rupees 120 on that collateral. So there is no margin available in that collateral to get additional loan, but you desperately want some loan for 6 months or 15 months, 18 months period, some funds you want for that short period of time. So unsecured business loan could be the option to you if you are able to handle the rate of interest. Only see, if you are taking unsecured business loan at 15% rate of interest, suppose you have taken 20 lakh rupees for 15% rate of interest, but you are earning only 10%, 12% income on that 20 lakh rupees in your business, then there is no purpose of taking unsecured business loan. Then that will be a kind of very bad decision on the part of management. So when the requirement is for very short period, you don't have any adequate collateral, or you want some quick funds, you can take unsecured business loans. When you don't have any collateral to offer to the banks, you obviously have to resort to the unsecured business loan lending. Or another scenario that I have understood in my career journey is when the collateral is too big. Suppose you have the property, but it is the residential property. The residential property is worth rupees 5 crores presently, and you want to take the loan of 25 lakh rupees. So why would you give 5 crore worth of property as mortgage for just a 25 lakh rupees worth of loan? So the property may be too big or worthy. It may be too big in value, or maybe too worthy to you. Maybe the residential property is valued at only 50 lakh rupees, but you have sentiments that you don't want to mortgage your own house. So sentiments can also be there. So it is not, you don't feel worthy to mortgage your residential property to just for loan amount of only 20-25 lakh rupees. So in that case also, some businessmen resorts to unsecured business loan lending, right? So I hope you have understood the concept. In the next video now, we will prepare a comparison table of all the type of term loans that we have studied in the previous video, highlighting their comparison, their features, their differences, right? Stay tuned to this channel. Thank you very much.